All right, everybody, you're never going to believe this, but Tech has done it a third time. For a third time, Tech has gotten our run set up with unbelievable speed, getting us back on track where we need to be, and we are all ready to party with Who Shot Johnny Rock, Ace difficulty with Sharif. So Sharif, whenever you are ready, please tell me what I'm looking at. I'm seeing 7 games.
Okay, don't worry, it's actually 14. Yeah, so I'm Sharif. You might know me as Sharfers. This is the preview screen for Who Shot Johnny Rock on DVD. American Laser was basically 10 years after all of their games were released. They were bought up by a different publishing company called Digital Leisure, and they released all of these games on DVD, like in the 2000s. So this is the preview for all of their little DVDs. You can see that there's like Dragon's Lair and a Space Ace and Mad Dog McCree and all this good stuff.
If it's Mad Dog McCree and Dragon's Lair and such, was this originally released for like Laserdisc?
So yeah, Who Shot Johnny Rock was a Laserdisc arcade game originally. Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's great. In '91. So this DVD came out in 2001. I'm trying something a little different. I did play this at GDQ. But I played it very safe. I played it on a PS2 with a controller. We're going hog wild here. I'm playing it on an Xbox 360 with an Xbox 360 media remote. So things might get a little froggy, but that's okay. We're going to have fun here. So we're going to go back to the main menu. This is the main menu. The reason I have it on the preview screen is that if I let it sit on this screen for too long, you end up with like this very loud trailer for the game that you're about to play. So we're going to hit play, and then time will start when I hit Ace here. Ace and Wimp are very similar. You just have a little less time to react on Ace difficulty, but it's not that much harder. So I like to look cool in front of people. You know how that goes. So we'll just get started here, and we're immediately going to jump right into a cutscene that I want to have y'all listen to, because this game is very interesting. So yeah, so we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Someone to see you, boss.
As soon as I saw her, I knew she was trouble.
Trouble.
I'm in trouble, and I need your help.
Oh, wait, actually,
Then I
do
made
something
my
right now.
first mistake. I said I'd listen.
Telegram for you, boss.
All right, so the guy who gave our telegram tried to shoot us, but we shot him first. She does not care.
Who could have seen that coming?
I know.
Yeah, she is wildly unshocked by you shooting a man.
Entirely unaffected.
Somebody made his wish come true.
The optics of this flashback cutscene, I don't understand who's shooting who from where. I don't know where we are. I don't know what that is. All right, so that's our lucky number 6. We can use it to get money. I'll explain money later. Don't worry about it. I mean, money is used to exchange for goods and services, obviously, but in this case, there's very specific uses for it. All right. So one is going to have a gun. The other's going to have some roses. All right.
She said she didn't think so.
I like that Rose guy still points the roses at you like he's gonna shoot you.
Yeah, it's really trying to like trick you. So that's a 50-50. It could be either one. That's Luigi. Fireflower Luigi.
That one's less 50-50. I feel like that one we knew who was.
Every time.
I knew who had the gun that time.
Putting him away until he's as
Yeah, she does not care. So there's 4 dead bodies in the room, I'm pretty sure right now. She's just gonna step over them and walk out.
I said I'd try. And then I opened the telegram.
So the telegram basically tells us that there are 4 business owners that are suspects in this case, and we need to go visit all 4 of them and figure out their clue to the safe where Johnny Rock left us a clue as to who killed him. It's completely random who killed us, by the way.
I told him I was looking for mumps.
Yeah, well,
Okay, I thought that cue ball was about to go into the corner, and I was like, did this man just shoot a scene where he hits the cue ball, table scratches, and goes in the corner?
And they're cool with it, like we're going with it. That's the best in the entire game. The jumping up on the pool table is absolutely my favorite. So the downside of this, there's only 2 possible patterns in this room. The downside of this pattern is we don't get to see him shoot up the entire bar. It saves time. So for the speed run, theoretically, this is the good pattern.
Let's go.
But this is.
So you're saying we're on pace.
Speed. We're on pace. Absolutely. This could be world record, actually.
It's pacey.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Shield. So chat, I need y'all to help me. I am a very forgetful person.
Hey, love.
That's our assistant Trixie. She never helps us. So we're gonna get four clues that we're gonna have to remember in order. So that first one is shield. So I'm gonna try to remember, but if I don't remember, I'm gonna have to help. I'm gonna need help, either you, Happy, or chat. So why are we shooting through a window? So the way this works is.
The casino.
Basically, every time we go to one of these 4 locations, the pool hall, the casino, the garage, and the warehouse, you have to basically get through like enemies first, and it's a random scene that you can possibly get from this big pool of different scenes. So we got the stairwell, and we've gotten the window. So this is the hardest level in the game, in the first half of the game. So this is where I'm going to die if it's going to happen, because I'm using a not good remote and I have to be able to go very quickly. That's the doctor. Every time I die, I give the doctor $400 and he heals me. If I'm out of money, I game over, but there's infinite continues. So we got no problem there. So now this is the full scene. So this is going to take a little bit of, we're going to skip this time. So we're going to do our best here to concentrate. He's a good one. I like him. Yeah, the innocents that jump out are all very funny.
Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! That's the same lady who shot us before, and we shot her already, actually. She's very good. She's very half-hearted. So basically, we beat all the cronies, and then the owner of the place, all named after diseases, will give us their clue. This is Lockjaw Lil. We already saw Mumps in the pool hall.
I told Lil I just
She has
wanted
Lockjaw.
facts.
I lost Johnny.
That'll happen.
I was gonna make him a star.
I was gonna make him a star.
I just wanted her clue to Johnny's combination.
This is what you need to look for.
All right, number 2 is the male bust. All right, so shield male bust, action not available. That's just me being impatient. Okay, so we can click 6 here for $200 free dollars. There we go. So we got $200. Doesn't help us at all, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we got the funeral. This is the hardest. That's the hardest scene in the whole game.
The slug.
He was really
Every
proud of
time-
himself for that delivery.
Oh yeah, he really likes berating us as he heals us.
In the order that you
She's reading Detective Magazine.
Like, hey, idiot, stop getting shot.
She actually gives us hints. She gives us clues, but like most of the clues, she shot us. She shot me again. This is the one. This is the scene that is most likely to like really set me back. But we're just gonna buckle down. And we're gonna make it work.
Locking in.
Yes, the dead body can shoot us as well. I lifted up my remote, and so it didn't actually get my. We're gonna.
Didn't take the input. Classic. Suppose that's what you sign up for when you run something on DVD remote.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like the more fun thing here, but it will cause me to die a lot more, which is okay. We have a very generous estimate. Also, the upside of playing on Xbox 360 is that the load times are way faster than on PS2, so we actually have extra time. Okay, getting him early is great, so now I can just camp on this side.
Nice.
He's the only one on the left side of the screen at all. So there's 2 guys above the casket, there's the dead body, and then there's that lady who's pretending to mourn. So it's going to be him, then this lady, and then a guy hidden behind this tree that you can't see.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Really cool of them.
First time I beat that level, I was so mad. This game's actually really quite hard. The DVD version is by far the easiest version. because you're on this grid that with like directional buttons. That's not really how it works in any other version of the game.
High explosives factor.
This was a light gun a Laserdisc arcade game that came out in '91. This is Measles because he has acid on his face. He's gonna bleach our bones. This is also a much easier level. So it's you. Okay. So, and then it was ported to a bunch of other consoles that support light gun or mouse. So it was ported to DOS, and then it was ported to 3DO and CDI and Sega CD. The Sega CD version is not fun, but this version's fun. Yes, this guy. And then you. If you're sensitive to flashing lights,
all of them
look away.
eventually.
Yes.
But instead of just shooting them all, you have to wait until they reveal themselves.
Yeah. Explosion. So that's the one flashing light in the game right there.
He's probably fine.
He's okay. Is this gonna be on the bottom? Yes. Oh, I got there. I thought I was gonna die for sure.
Let's go.
Copper, arrest me. So one of the four is guilty, and you basically have to find all of their clues to figure out which one's actually guilty.
I asked him for.
Who's gonna be partners? He's very whiny.
Okay, here it is.
He didn't actually say anything there. All right, so this is I think Conception called it the nightmare fuel, but that's the painting, the doll painting. So it's Shield, Male Bust, and then Waking Nightmare. Got him. Okay.
I went to the garage.
So this is the fourth of the 4 locations. Once we find out, this is smallpox. Once we get smallpox's clue, we'll just go to Johnny Rock's house and figure it all out after that. Is it you or is it you? Okay. There's also, so the casino is completely random when all the enemies pop out, but all the other ones have like exactly 2 different possible patterns. And so it's just about memorizing the patterns.
I like that because of the grid system, you're kind of playing this as like it's like tennis almost. Like you got to reset to the center every time, so you have like minimal distance to move.
There's actually a good amount of like strategies on where you're putting your reticule, like preparing, especially if you don't know what's going to happen. Like you have to know. My goal is to always be able to get to every enemy in 3 presses of the D-pad. Sometimes you have to do 4. In the funeral, which is the one we saw, female bust. There's one enemy we have to get to there in 5, and 5 is like the limit of what I can do on this remote.
Going on at the garage. You better check it out, boss.
I'm not gonna go to the garage. That will give us money, but we're just gonna go straight to Johnny Rock's house here. So that's JR. Who shot JR?
So you really weren't kidding when you said she doesn't help, because we were just fully ignoring her advice.
Yeah. I guess if you haven't played the game before, you could follow her advice and get like a little extra cash, or she'll tell you where to go. I have a very consistent way. Like if you go to those 4 locations in that order, there's never any problems. But there are other directions where if you do it in the wrong order, you'll get shot and that stuff. This is a very long section. This is a very difficult section in most versions of the game, but in this version, because of the grid system, it actually gets completely trivialized because everybody's at only 2 presses away if I start right here. So you're just gonna kind of sit here. It takes about 90 seconds maybe. But yeah, I've played most of the versions of this game. You can play any of the console versions with controller. I just wouldn't suggest it primarily.
Yelsrick remains one of the funniest people I know.
I love Yells.
I don't know if you have chat open, but Yells just popped in and said, Sharif, good luck and have action not available. You brat.
Yells is a friend.
Now to shoot the.
All right, so now now we're gonna shoot all of these clues in the order we got them. So first we're gonna get the shield 4. Second is, do I remember? I don't remember.
Your second one?
The male bust, maybe?
Yes, it was male bust.
Okay, he shot me. I took too long, so he shot me. That's fine though. Hey, we game over.
I don't work for free.
He doesn't work for free.
You make a good stiff, a bad.
A
This
bad
comically
shot.
large,
Good shit.
this comically large mirror on my head. Costs money, dang it.
Now to shoot the 4 clues.
Oh yeah, because he's a doctor. You see.
That's how you know.
All right. Male bus. So 4, 2. All right. Paralysis demon. 6, 4, 2, 6. Action not available. 4, 2, 6, 6. All right. So that's the combination. This is a fun. These 2 enemies are fun. And this one he kind of dangles.
There was like a little too much movement there.
All right. So we shot that bomb so it didn't explode. Don't worry about it. So now we're gonna shoot the safe
I know
to
the
open it.
combination.
Because it's the only thing we can do
Now I
is
just have
shoot.
to shoot it open.
Gotta shoot it open. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2. And 6. And 6 again. All right, so it was the warehouse. It was the warehouse on my GDQ run, too. I don't know. Action not available. Okay, so now we're doing a... There we go. So now we're doing a whole run back. So we go back to where the actual culprit is, and now we're going to have to deal with all these little scenes that I've been doing. We're going to do extended versions of a bunch of random ones. We got him this time, though. Actually, this one's not extended because it's one where it's not random, like the... So that's one. I think there's like 5 of them, maybe. These are pretty good luck, I would say, so far. And then this guy comes in from the left because you assume it's going to be the guy who's standing here staring at you, but actually it's not. And then this guy.
That's how they get you.
Also, yeah, I discovered practicing for this run that you can actually, if you make a mistake, you can fix your mistake.
Nice.
We're gonna have to shorten your nickname, Slugger.
The slug.
The Slug.
You get it because it's the police.
Get it? Do you get my funny joke?
It was good. He's funny. All right, this is also another one of the more difficult ones. So, if you sit right here, then the guy on this guy is actually 4 clicks away, which is just a little bit annoying.
Oh, and of course he comes up twice. Oh!
Yeah. He got me that time. You don't get it? Okay, so a slug, even after he said it twice.
I respect you staying one more tick toward that guy that time. You're like, I'm not dying to you again.
I'm not getting caught. It's probably coming. Oh, there you go. Oh, I thought I had him that time.
Oh,
It'll take us a few tries. It's fine. We got plenty of time. You put on some weight. How does it feel to lose it? Feels good, man. I've been working hard. Oh, I went the wrong thing. I forgot about that.
all right,
Oh,
Titus, relax.
It's really funny.
Standing by for this private eye.
Yeah, so this guy has like a handful of things he says if you game over. You make a good stiff, a bad shot, but a good stiff. And it's Betty Bye for this private eye, and those are the 2 big ones. We got there. It's like right on the edge of my abilities here. Some admittedly limited abilities. There we go. That was me playing with fire there. And then you'll know it's the end because 2 guys pop up at the same time and you have to shoot them both.
Nice.
Oh, she got me. I thought I had it.
Really? Because your reticle turned into the little black dot. I figured that meant you got it.
There's like a little bit of like leeway there if you don't. I did it just a smidge late, so we're gonna have to do the whole thing over again too, which is good.
Dang.
What's everyone doing this morning or afternoon for most of the country?
Still morning over here. Still thriving.
Yeah, it's definitely morning here. We're I've been lurking in the stream. It's been a good time.
Fun. We love a Saturday morning sillies.
There's definitely a silly block. I did notice that this is definitely a silly block.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got him this time. That was like the
let's
possible
go.
second. And then I missed him. That's the easiest one in the whole game. There's actually two other ones where you just kill one guy. There's the one in the stroller, there's the guy with the dynamite, and there's him. But it's fine. There we go. So we got him this time. This is the other single one. This is the one in the stroller, is what I was mentioning. Good. Pretty good. And yeah, this is time, by the way. That's time. The game's over.
Did you shoot his arm?
I just shot his arm. He's just foaming at the mouth.
I'll beat this rap. I'll be back.
Now I can sleep easy at night.
She can sleep easy at night.
Murder has been avenged. But it's so hard to forget.
It is hard to forget. Gotta mourn.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
GG.
Good for her.
And now I did too.
You know what? Some people just bounce back. They've got that.
Yeah.
They've got that intestinal fortitude. You know.
Yeah, I respect it.
The end? Question mark.
Question mark. Oh, classic.
They loved making sequels. This game did not get a sequel. Who Shot Johnny Rock a second time? Yeah, that's it. That's Who Shot Johnny Rock, Ace difficulty on DVD. I appreciate y'all for having me. Thanks to Osborne for inviting me here. That was very nice.
It was a blast. Thanks for being here. If people want more content, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on twitch.tv/sharfers. I don't stream as much as I used to, but we're trying. We're getting back into it. But yeah, I stream weird stuff like this. Barbie games is probably the thing I'm most known for. And FMV stuff is probably the other thing I'm most known for. So yeah, that's sort of silly stuff. And yeah, thanks for having me, everybody.
Thanks so much for being here. All right, folks, you know the drill by now. We're going to get over to our break screen, listen to some good music while tech sets up, and then we will be back in just a second with our next run. Don't go anywhere unless you want to miss some absolute peak gaming with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. All right, folks. Sorry to interrupt your Sonic Colors music, but we have a little bit of love in the donations. We've got $10 from Astral from the Couch for SCP TV. It says love from SCP TV. Thank you so much for that love, Astral. Thank you again for the great run. Thank you to everyone in our silly block. That was so much fun. Helped me wake up on an early, overcast, a little bit rainy, classic Portland February morning. Y'all got me up and out of bed and excited about the day, and I appreciate that. Luckily, I've got one more run with y'all. We have got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, All Golds and Golds by Partyman X. I got to host for Partyman X before for the run of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4 at SGDQ last year, and it was a blast. Partyman is fantastic. So much fun to watch. So good at these games. You are not going to want to miss this. So do not touch that dial. Don't you close that tab. Don't you do it. You who was about to close that tab, don't you close that tab. I'm watching you. And I will be right back in just a few seconds with our next run. So don't y'all go anywhere.